Call of all Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Akakadash. This is Malak Maganya from GMS Toronto, GMS Toronto 2, GMS Maganya, and GMS Wisdom, GMS also GMS 144. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well in spirit and in truth in the time of Bible prophecy, and to the men and women and the children who are pushing the hopeful elect, getting ready to get out of here, getting ready to get out of this place. Okay, and that's what's going on. Now, as you can clearly see here, it says investigation launched after Canadian Forces member called on fellow soldiers to ignore orders to help to distribute, and I'm not going to say the word, right? Now, pretty much I read this article, and it's a good one to read, 6 hours ago. Now, the only thing I agree with this man is, one thing is to not take the vaccine, okay? I'm not down with that. However, he's out of order, basically, according to because of who he works for, right? He's a frontline person that is a part of the abomination of desolation in the scriptures, right? So let me get that scripture, right? So Matthew 24:15 and Mark 13. I'm going to read the one, excuse me, in Mark 13 and verse 14, right? Because the abomination of desolation is the army. That's all it is. That's what it means. I mean, they're paid to do a job, okay, by the government. It's like if I hired someone to do a job, all right? But that's who they are, the abomination of desolation. Hopefully something good can come out of this, right? But anyway, it says, but when you therefore see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing where it ought not, let him that read it understand. Let him that be in Judea flee to the mountains. Okay, so this abomination of desolation here applies to what happened in the past prophecy, right? And I'm reading it now to let you know history repeats, but it's going to happen in a different way, all right? They're going to, the military is going to help. And then this gentleman here that you see on the picture, he's a former military guy, or he's with the military. He's telling just like what the headline says, all right? So like I said, I don't agree. I mean, I personally agree with not taking this thing, the vaccine. But what I stand on principle, he should if he's gonna do this sort of thing, he needs to stop being a hypocrite and get out of the army, resign, and let them do all that stuff. But anyway, that's the only problem I have with this. But I'm saying this, I'm bringing this to. I'm bringing the scriptures really just to simply let you know that he's not going to get the abomination of desolation. It will happen because it's part of prophecy, Bible prophecy. Okay, so that's what's going on there, right? Now he's playing his role in the military, and he's playing the role of a fanner or a hater, which is a fanner. Okay. And that goes back to the word. As a matter of fact, let me get the scripture for that. Okay, it's Jeremiah 51 and verse 2. So this is his role, this man's role here on the outside. But this is what we call a fanner. It says, "And I will send unto Babylon fanners that will fan her and empty her land. For in that day of trouble they shall be against her round about." So you're going to have these groups that's doing all of this, Okay, it's the Lord who sent him. So, like I said, he's doing his work that he has to do. It's all based on his belief, just like how I have my belief. So, yes, all of these groups that's coming up against the government, okay, that's outside of the eternal truth, right? So I have to say this. Like I said, I'm not agreeing with this guy with what he's doing. I'm just saying he's playing his role in prophecy. So he's what we call a fanner. All right. So that's the point I'm really saying there. Okay. Now, I think that basically, basically this video is done. All you have to do is just read an article on this. Okay. Now let's go back to what the abomination of desolation is placing, right? That's what they're going to place, and it's necessary. They can't force you, but they're going to place it. Investigation launched after Canadian Forces member called on fellow soldiers to ignore the orders to help distribute blank blank. Okay, Maxine, right? So the military is going to, the abomination of desolation, they're going to administer this. And there's nothing that this man can do, or any of the other fanner groups, because this is what the prophecy says. It says, Revelation 13:15, real quick, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So the image of the beast, right? There's the philosophies. Go into the philosophies. The Republican, Democrat, the Canadian government. It's all democracy, basically. Okay, that's what it is. And the beast there is NATO. Okay, all right. So that's what it is. All right. All right. So that's pretty much what I wanted to get out. Right. You can look up the word fanner. Okay. And you'll see what I'm talking. That's Jeremiah 51 and verse 2. All right, you can look that up. That's really, really simple. All right, so with that, I'm going to say shalom. Hopefully this helped a little bit. You can read this article. But like I said, it's just Bible prophecy on a lower level, but it's necessary. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. Shalom.